This is what happens when your cat sleeps next to you. If your cat sleeps next to you, consider yourself lucky. But do you know what happens when they do? I've noticed some funny and unexpected things ever since my cat started sleeping by my side. First, she snores sometimes. Yep, cats can snore, and it totally caught me off guard. Second, when I wake up in the morning, she's already staring at me like, "Good morning, got food for me?" But there's a downside. She wakes up super early and makes sure I wake up too. Even with that, I feel so safe and comforted having her next to me. Has your cat ever slept next to you? Share your stories. Sphynx cats are better than other cats. Has anyone heard of Sphynx cats or owns one? I've been thinking about getting a Sphynx cat for my home. I heard they're really different from other cats, but sometimes they look kind of scary because they don't have fur. But after doing some research, I found out they need to be cleaned regularly because of the oils their skin produces, and they can't handle extreme cold or too much sun. But the craziest part? They're actually the most loving, warm, and affectionate cats ever. They love being close to people. Do you guys know anything about them? How do you get your cat's body language? Ever looked at your cat and felt like they're trying to tell you something, but you're just lost? No stress, fam. Cats don't talk like us, but they're dropping hints with their moves. Like if her tail's up high with a little tip wiggle, she's happy to see you. Total welcome vibes. Ears forward, eyes wide open, she's locked in. Maybe a toy or some tiny bug's got her hype. But if that tail's whipping side to side fast, that ain't joy. It's stress or she's pissed. Yep, total opposite of dogs. And if she's sitting with her claws all tucked in, she's chill, feeling safe where she's at. Cats are telling us mad stuff with their body, y'all. We just gotta peep it. Try watching your cats. Hit me up with the weirdest move they pull. What do cat sleeping positions mean? 1. Sleeping curled up like a ball. Cats do this to keep their body warm and feel cozy. 2. Sleeping on their back. This means the cat feels safe and trusts its owner. 3. Loose, relaxed position. This shows the cat is relaxed but still ready to move if needed. 4. Sleeping on top of you. The cat wants to be close to you and stay warm using your body heat. What's your cat's favorite sleeping position?
Here are 5 surprising facts that might change how you see orange cats. 1. Around 80% of orange cats are male. So if you have a female orange cat, consider yourself lucky. 2. Orange cats are full of energy. They love to run, jump, and play, even as they grow older. 3. They are more prone to skin cancer due to their light-colored fur, so it's best to keep them indoors when the sun is strong. 4. Orange cats love food. They can become obsessed with eating and may even develop obesity. 5. They are some of the most affectionate cats out there. They love staying close to their humans and often become inseparable members of the family. Do you have an orange cat? What's their personality like?
Yo, wanna hear about a weird secret trick that'll get your cat to not just deal with baths, but actually get used to them? I know it sounds crazy, but this actually works. Just hear me out. If you're not convinced, no pressure to try it. First up, you gotta clip those claws. Trust me, you don't want your cat going all ninja on you. Then give their fur a super good brushing. But here's the key move. You need to start getting them used to water early. Let them feel what wet fur is like. After the brushing, slowly get them wet while holding them securely. Make sure to dry them really well when you're done. Got any other tricks? What does a cat's tongue look like? The surface of a cat's tongue is covered with tiny hook-like structures called papillae, made of keratin. These give it a very rough texture, which helps with grooming its fur, removing dead hair and dirt, and eating food. Interestingly, cats don't actually lick water. They pull it up quickly. The color of a cat's tongue can also indicate its health. For instance, a white tongue may signal health issues. Cats also use their tongues to show affection by licking. Does your cat lick you? Many believe that a cat's fur color can tell us a lot about its personality. And in some cases, that's true. White cats are often described as shy and reserved. Unfortunately, many of them suffer from hearing issues, which is why they tend to stay close to their owners to feel safe. Orange cats usually have contrasting personalities. Sometimes they're lazy and independent, and other times they're affectionate, energetic, and love to play. Tabby cats are known for being social, playful, and excellent hunters. They'll often bring you their prey as a gift. Calico cats are almost always female. They're very smart and can be trained to follow commands with ease. Black cats have strong genetics and rarely suffer from illnesses. They're incredibly friendly and are considered among the most loyal cat companions. Catnip is like a stimulant for cats. One of the weirdest things for me was when I went to buy some catnip for my cats. The guy told me it would make my cat more active and energetic. I was complaining to him that my cat sleeps all day and isn't as lively as the others. He handed me the catnip and said, "This herb will work like magic on your cat. It'll stop being lazy and turn into a hyperactive little pro who never stops moving." But I'm kind of worried about trying it out. What do you guys think? Should I go for it? Foods you should never feed your cat. I had no idea there were foods that cats shouldn't eat. I mean, cats eat everything, right? Okay, maybe not all cats. Mine, for example, has the stomach of a Hollywood celebrity. He'll only touch gourmet meats and fish, nothing less. Seriously, what a diva. But then I found out there are some foods that are a total no-go for cats, like milk? Wait, what? Isn't milk supposed to be the cat drink? Like every cartoon ever has taught us milk for cats and cats for milk. Is that actually a myth? I've heard some cats can't even digest it properly. What's What's the deal here? Is milk really bad for them? Or is this just another internet rumor? Let me know if this is legit. Why do cats love knocking things over? Ever wondered why cats enjoy throwing things off tables? Let me tell you, it's all about curiosity and exploration. Cats are naturally curious creatures, and they do this to see what happens when something falls. It's also part of their playful hunting instinct. Anything small is seen as easy prey, so they swipe and knock it over instinctively. Sometimes they're just bored and looking for a bit of entertainment, and occasionally they do it to grab your attention when they feel ignored. So, what does your cat do to get your attention? What does your cat's color mean? Here are 5 spiritual meanings behind cat colors. Black cat fur represents wealth. If you have a fully black cat, you're likely to become rich. White cat fur represents good luck. Pure white cats are the rarest in the world. If you have a pure white cat, you're very lucky. Orange cats represent mischief. Orange fur and cats symbolize strength, which might explain why orange cats seem to aim for world domination. Gray fur represents hope. If you ever feel hopeless in life, get a gray-furred cat. Brown fur and brown cats represent peace and tranquility. With your brown cat, you'll find inner peace. What are your cat's colors? Your cat's color is spilling tea about their IQ. Brown cat, genius alert. This furball learns tricks faster than you can say treat. Pro tip, teach him to fetch your keys. Gray cat, master overthinker, plans 10 steps ahead before knocking your vase off the shelf. Calculated chaos is their middle name. White cat, independent queen, too cool for school, prefers figuring out life at their own pace. I'll learn when I feel like it. Tabby cat, social Einstein, reads your mood, steals your snacks, and still gets away with it. Charisma plus brains equals unstoppable. Science low-key says fur color might hint at their smarts. Not a rule, but definitely a vibe. Does your cat's color match their IQ? Drop the deets and smash that like button, subscribe, and ding the bell for more cat intel. 5 harmful foods for your cat that you need to know. 1. Grapes and raisins. Even a small amount can make your cat sick and may lead to rapid kidney failure. 2. Onions and garlic. These herbs can damage your cat's red blood cells and lead to anemia. 3. Alcohol or caffeine. These are highly toxic to cats. Keep them far away, and if you think your cat consumed even a small amount, take her to the vet immediately. Raw meat. Feeding your cat raw meat can lead to salmonella food poisoning. 5. Chocolate. Yes, you heard that right. Chocolate is not only toxic to dogs, but also to cats. This sweet treat can cause serious health problems for cats. Please take good care of your little cat, and she'll take good care of you. 3 strange behaviors. Your cat does. What do they mean? 1. Makes a weird face after smelling something. No, it's not because the smell is bad. This is called the Fleeman response, and it allows cats to analyze new chemical scents more accurately, especially those related to other animals. 2. Loves eating grass. When your cat eats grass, it's actually helping itself get rid of hairballs swallowed while grooming. Grass also provides fiber and essential nutrients that your cat might not get from regular food. 3. Rolls on the ground when it sees you. If your cat flops on its back and starts rolling around, it's not just being cute, it's saying, "I'm so happy to see you." But be careful. This doesn't always mean they want you to touch their belly. Most cats actually dislike belly rubs. Have you seen your cat do any of these? Did you know what they meant? How to bathe your cat without injuries. 5 steps to make your cat enjoy bath time. Try them with your cat and tell us how she reacted. First, use slightly warm water. Cats don't like cold water and will try to escape if they feel cold or wet. Make sure the water is warm and gentle so your cat can enjoy the bath. Second, add catnip to the water. Catnip attracts your cat to the water like a magnet. She'll love being in the water instantly, and your hands will stay scratch-free. Third, avoid running water. The sound can make your cat anxious and defensive, so use a still bowl or tub instead. Fourth, give her a calming treat before bath time. Just 1 treat with catnip can relax your little cat right before the bath. Fifth, be gentle with your cat. Start with some cat wipes, then slowly introduce her to the water. Avoid getting her face wet as it can make her feel like she's choking. Always hold her gently and reward her after the bath so she enjoys the experience. Do your cats take baths? Here's how cats behave during the summer. 1. They get lazier. Cats tend to sleep and rest more to stay cool and preserve their body moisture. 2. They eat less. Their appetite drops in hot weather, but they drink more water to stay hydrated. 3. They hunt for shade. You'll find them lying on cool tiles or even in bathroom sinks, anywhere away from the heat. 4. They shed more fur. Cats lose their winter coat to grow a lighter, summer-friendly version. 5. They become night owls. You might notice they're more playful and curious at night when it's cooler. Have you noticed any of these signs in your cat? Are you team cats or team dogs? Cat owners always say cats are smarter and love peace and quiet, while dog owners fire back, dogs are more loyal and interactive. Cat lovers enjoy the low-maintenance life. A little furball that sleeps next to you and entertains itself for hours. Meanwhile, dog lovers thrive on the energy, a happy face waiting at the door no matter how long you've been gone. Cat people tend to prefer staying home and enjoying the calm, while dog people are all about outdoor adventures and interactive fun. So, which team are you on? Why are cats scared of cucumbers? Y'all seen those videos where folks sneak a cucumber behind a cat and boom, the cat jumps sky high? So, I tried it with Tala. Result, she gave me this look like, "I know you're up to something dumb. But why do some cats freak over cucumbers? I looked it up. Turns out that sudden shape popping up behind them might make them think it's a snake or something sketchy. In the wild, cats are always on alert for random danger, so when they spot something weird out of nowhere, they're like, gotta bounce. Now, word of advice, don't try this at home, fam. Scaring your cat like that can stress them out big time. So y'all, ever pulled this on your cats? What did they do? Hit me up. Am I the only one who thinks cats move like snakes sometimes? Lately, I've noticed my cat moving with crazy flexibility. I mean, yeah, all cats are flexible, but mine, she's on another level. I don't even know how to explain it. She moves like a snake, like she has no bones at all. And I realized this in the weirdest way. One day, I found her squeezing into the tiniest spaces, places I didn't even think were possible. But the craziest part, I once found her inside a fish tank. I know cats are playful and super flexible, but a fish tank? How is that even possible? Yo, fam, why do cats go crazy for cardboard boxes over pricey toys? You drop big bucks on a fancy cat bed, and where's your cat? Snoozing in a random box. Don't stress. It ain't them being stubborn, it's pure instinct. Cats love tight spaces because they feel safe, like they're in a cozy little nest. A box? It's their fortress. Blocks out the world and lets them rule their turf. Even in the wild, cats hunt for hideouts just like that. So that cardboard, it's not just trash, it's their genius pick for survival. Tala's the same. Soon as I got a delivery box, she was in it in like 2 seconds, claiming it as her throne. You ever try leaving out a plain box? Bet your cat's diving in, acting like royalty in no time. Y'all drop a pic in the comments of your cat ruling their cardboard kingdom. Have you ever wondered what your cat does when you leave them alone? It's a weird question, I know, but it popped into my head. I'm usually busy and stressed out, so I don't have time to pay too much attention to them with work and everything. But the more I think about it, the more curious I get. What do they do when I'm not around? Do they just sleep, or do they get up to something crazy? Do they walk on their 2 feet like in that movie where the cats are walking upright? I'm so curious to know what's going on when I'm not there. I mean, are they plotting something or just chilling like little kings of the house? Have you ever wondered why cats seem to be drawn to some people more than others? Here are 3 main reasons behind this fascinating behavior. 1. A calm personality. Cats are naturally drawn to calm, gentle individuals. If you're the quiet, composed type, you're more likely to attract curious cats who may approach you to sit nearby or get to know you. 2. Gentle and kind behavior. Cats feel safer around people who are affectionate and gentle. Even though they don't understand words, they can sense a kind tone of voice, which makes them feel secure and encourages them to come closer. 3. A familiar scent. Cats have a highly developed sense of smell, and they're often attracted to scents they know and like. If you use products with smells that cats enjoy, you might find them coming toward you and trying to sniff or interact with you. Did you know that cats can sense weather changes before they happen? Last week, I noticed something weird. My cat Lucy kept hiding under the couch and meowing in a way I'd never heard before. At first, I thought she was just scared of something, but a few hours later, boom, heavy rain and a crazy thunderstorm hit. Later, my friend told me that cats are super sensitive to changes in air pressure, which makes them act anxious before storms. And get this, my neighbor swears her cat always climbs the curtains right before small earthquakes. Has this ever happened to you? Why is my cat Tala always vanish into the same spot? Something weird's going down in my crib. Every time I'm looking for Tala, she's hiding in the same place. Is it her memory, or is that spot just special? There you are, Tala. Caught you. What's up? You trying to phone some aliens or cooking up a secret plan? Y'all, do your cats pull this too? Or is Tala keeping some big mystery from me? Drop it in the comments, fam. Why are cats so obsessed with boxes? I bring in this big cardboard box, set it down for like a second. Bam. Tala's in it faster than lightning. I'm cracking up like, Tala, where'd you even come from that quick? She starts spinning round inside, then plops down like it's her new crib. Guess you found your happy place, huh? But I'm too curious. Why is she so into boxes? I look it up. Turns out cats feel safe in tight spots. Oh, so this box is your cozy little fortress, Tala. She don't answer. Just conks out in there like it's a royal palace. Looks like this box ain't going nowhere anytime soon. Cats love boxes because they're all about that safety and warmth vibe. You know cats sometimes eat their own babies? Before you get all freaked out, let me break it down. Get ready for reason number 3. A mama cat might not have enough milk for all her kittens, so she eats the weakest one to make sure the rest survive. She knows what's best, so we can't judge her, fam. Number 2, mama cat can tell if one of her babies is super sick or ain't gonna make it long, so she might eat it to protect the others from getting sick too. Number 3, some male cats eat kittens that ain't theirs to guard their turf or to get the mom ready to have more babies. This happens more with wild cats like lions, but it can go down with house cats too. Number 4, if a cat's real young and it's her first time being a mom, she might get stressed and confused. That stress can make her act wild, and she might accidentally eat a kitten. You think all cats should live, or you trust nature to do its thing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Why do cats eat their kittens? Did you know that cats, despite being such gentle and loving animals, can sometimes eat their own kittens? It might seem shocking, but this behavior actually comes from a natural instinct. A mother cat might eat her kitten if it's too small, has birth defects, or wouldn't survive long term. It's her way of focusing on the stronger kittens to ensure their survival. If she feels anxious or stressed about her kitten's safety, she might do it as a protective measure. And in some rare cases, if she doesn't recognize her kittens as her own, this behavior can happen too. It's all about survival, as strange as it sounds. Surprising, isn't it? Have you ever heard your cat make that strange chattering sound? This sound is known as chattering, and cats usually make it when they spot prey, like a bird or insect, especially when it's out of reach. Through chattering, cats release the frustration they feel from not being able to get to their target. You'll often notice this behavior when a cat is sitting by a window, staring at something it can't reach. Some experts even believe that chattering mimics the sounds of birds or the movements of prey. This could help the cat stay focused and coordinate its muscles as it prepares for a final attack. Did you know cats can sense earthquakes? That's right, cats can detect earthquakes before they happen. This is because they're highly sensitive to changes in their surroundings. Their incredible hearing allows them to pick up the sound of rocks shifting underground. You might notice unusual behaviors when something is about to happen. For example, a cat might start scratching at the floor like it's searching for something, jump to the highest spot in the room, or lie flat on the ground for an unusually long time without reason. Have you ever noticed strange behaviors from your cat? What's up with this cat? Do you know the British short-hair cat? My friend has one, but for some reason, he absolutely hates me. He always glares at me like he's judging my life choices and refuses to come near me or play. A while ago, I complained to my friend about how her cat keeps giving me the death stare, and she burst out laughing. It took her a while to calm down before she finally told me that's just his face. He doesn't mean it. He's actually super sweet and really strong too. If you want to hear more of my crazy cat stories, make sure to hit the follow button. Listen up. Cats usually stick around way longer than other pets and can make it to like 30 years old. But sometimes, you might notice some stuff that shows your buddy's time might be getting short. Your kitty might totally lose their appetite, like won't touch their food at all. Even the good stuff they usually go crazy for. And if your cat was always bouncing off the walls, but now they're just sleeping all day and super sluggish, that's another red flag. Hey, have you noticed any of these signs with your cat? Let me know what's been going on with your furry friend. My cat just gave me the scariest experience ever. I'm used to my cat sleeping right next to me every night. I go to bed at 11, and he always wakes me up early in the morning. But tonight, I woke up in the middle of the night, and he wasn't there. What's even weirder, the whole house was pitch black, even though I know I left the living room light on. And then, I started hearing footsteps, or maybe sounds coming from the kitchen. I called out for my cat. Nothing. No response. I reached for my phone, but it was gone. And now, I'm just sitting here, frozen, too scared to move. There are creepy noises coming from outside. To be continued. Ever wondered how your cat sees you? Here are the main types of relationships cats can have with humans. 1. Like a helpless baby. If your cat brings you weird little gifts and sticks to you all the time, it probably sees you as its tiny kitten that needs protection 24/7. 2. Like a best friend. Your cat loves to play with you, constantly tries to get your attention, and maybe even licks you sometimes. If that's the case, you're lucky. Most adult cats don't play with humans like that. 3. Like a piece of furniture. If your cat ignores you, avoids contact, and acts like you're invisible, it might be scared of you, or it's had bad experiences with humans in the past. 4. Like a life partner. No, your cat doesn't want kittens with you, but the bond you share is deep. You enjoy each other's company and feel truly happy when you're together. So tell me, which one sounds like your cat? 5 traits that distinguish cats from dogs. The 5th will shock you. Praise. Dogs love being praised, while cats don't really care for your approval. Communication. Dogs use barking to communicate with other dogs, whereas cats communicate with other cats silently and only meow to get human attention. Training. Dogs are easier to train because they adopt a pack mentality, making them eager to follow a leader. Cats, being solitary hunters, require more patience to train and definitely more treats. Diet. Dogs can be vegetarian, but cats cannot. Their bodies need protein to survive, and without it, they could die within 2 to 3 days. Tail wagging. When dogs wag their tails, it means they're excited, but when cats wag their tails, especially while sitting or lying down, it means they're annoyed, and you might want to leave them alone or face the consequences. Things that break your cat's heart. A friend of mine did something with her cat that she regrets to this day. She told me to never ever do the same, no matter what. Because of this one thing, her beloved cat doesn't love her anymore. He even ignores her completely, as if she doesn't exist. What happened? She was gone for long hours because of work, and when she got home, she'd be so exhausted that she'd just fall asleep in her work clothes. Not intentionally neglecting him, but, you know, life's tough and responsibilities pile up. Thanks, inflation. But her cat, he took it personally. Now he stays far away from her, like she broke some sacred bond. Anyone got advice for fixing this? Help her win her cat back. I have this super strange cat. She literally disappears for days or even weeks, then shows up out of nowhere. Some people might say, oh, that's normal, but it's not normal for her. She'll She'll be sitting right in front of me while I'm working on my laptop, on my lap even. And then suddenly, I'll feel like she's gone. I look around and she's not there, and the door is shut. How did she get out, or where did she go? It freaks me out a little, not gonna lie. But I love her anyway, so is this normal? Or am I just being paranoid? I mean, is it possible she has some secret hideout I don't know about? Have you noticed your cat only uses one paw? While playing with my cat, I realized he always uses his right paw. Whether he's grabbing things or swatting at them, it's always the same side. That got me thinking, can cats be right or left-pawed like humans? So I did a little research and found out that some cats do have a paw preference. Try watching your cat and see. Does he favor his right or left paw? And if he's a lefty, does that mean he's destined to be the next Leonardo da Vinci? Now I'm tempted to teach him how to hold a paintbrush. Who knows? Maybe I've got a little feline artist in the making. Or at the very least, a cat who can sign his own food requests. How does my cat Tala see me? Imagine if we could see the world through cat eyes. Like, what's Tala thinking when she looks at me? Does she see me as just some food and cuddle servant? Or maybe she thinks I'm a giant cat who's totally clueless about taking care of myself? Some nerdy scientists say cats don't see us as owners. They think we're part of their cat fam, just like the big, weird version. That's probably why Tala drops her toys at my feet, like she's teaching me how to hunt. Or maybe she's like, girl, you need practice. Sometimes she stares right into my soul, real intense, like she's trying to figure me out or plotting to take over the crib. Either way, servant, giant cat, or her ride or die, I'm just happy to be part of her little world. My cat is tricking me in the laser game. I always thought I was the one in control of the laser game, but it turns out my cat has been laughing at me this whole time. At first, he would chase the red dot with excitement, jumping around like a flawless hunter. But then, out of nowhere, he stopped. He lifted his head, gave me a mischievous look, as if to say, "You think you're smart? Watch this." Then, instead of chasing the dot, he jumped in the complete opposite direction, choosing to win on his own terms. From that moment on, the game was his, and I was the one losing every round. Tell me, do your cats trick you too? Or is mine just a strategic genius? How can I make my cat love me? I got my cat 2 days ago, and I've noticed he keeps running away from me a lot. It's not just that. When I come home, he doesn't greet me. Instead, he hides in places where I can't see him. When I tried to grab him, well, let's just say that's an experience I'd rather not talk about too much. Oh, and his angry stare and growling. It's like he's mad at me. But the weird part is, he loves my mom, who didn't even want to bring him home in the first place. Isn't that unfair? I really want my cat to like me and let me hold him like other cat owners do. Do you guys have any advice for me? My cat turned into a vampire. He roams around all night, eats sunlight, avoids wood, and even despises garlic. But that's not all. His fangs got noticeably longer. I'm seriously starting to question what's going on. It all started after we took a trip to a quiet countryside village. One night, he disappeared for hours, and when he finally came back, it was late at night. But something was different. He wouldn't eat, wouldn't even look at food. The vibe was just off. When I told the vet, they asked me to bring him in. But guess what? I couldn't. He ran away. What am I supposed to do now? Any ideas? My cat has cucumber phobia. I was chopping veggies in the kitchen and decided to place a cucumber behind my cat as a little prank. The moment he turned around and saw it, he jumped in the air like he just spotted an alien monster. He ran off, glaring at the cucumber like it had personally betrayed him. Since that day, he avoids the kitchen whenever he smells cucumber. The worst part? Now he inspects his food before eating it, as if making sure no cucumbers have sneaked in. I can totally picture him one day launching a full investigation on the veggies in the fridge. Are cucumbers really a cat's worst enemy, or does mine just need a therapist? My cat isn't a cat. He's a real-life plush toy. I have a ragdoll cat, and trust me, the name makes perfect sense. The moment you pick him up, he turns into a stuffed toy, completely limp, like he suddenly has no bones at all. At first, I thought something was wrong, but nope, that's just how he is. He loves to relax to the extreme. The weirdest part, he doesn't seem to feel pain like other cats do. No matter what you do to annoy him, he just stares at you with those innocent eyes as if he's saying, "I'm just here to enjoy life." Want to learn more about these strange cats? Make sure to follow me. Why can't cats be vegetarian? So I tried to make my cat go vegetarian. Yep, you heard that right. I thought, why not? Just veggies, no meat. I mean, just because he's got sharp teeth doesn't mean he has to eat meat, right? Well, turns out I was so wrong. He stopped eating completely, started giving me attitude, and looked at me like I'd lost my mind. After doing some digging, I found out that cats are obligate carnivores, meaning their bodies literally need meat to survive. I mean, they're basically mini tigers, and you can't imagine a vegetarian tiger, right? But now I'm stuck. Does anyone have a way to make this work? I really want him to go vegetarian. Is it okay for cats to sleep in your bed? Let me tell you a few things, and you decide if it's right or wrong. Sleeping next to your cat can make you feel super relaxed and reduce stress because you feel safe with them. But they might bring in some bugs or harmful stuff since they play all day. In the winter, they make you feel warm and cozy because their body gives off heat when you cuddle them. However, if you wake up in the middle of the night, they might wake you up too with their unpredictable reactions. So now, are you really gonna let your cat sleep with you? My cat's been acting hella weird. Like, my grandma passed on the couch, right? And now that couch is my cat's go-to spot. If anyone tries to sit there, she acts like they just declared war on her or something. something. At first, I didn't think much of it, but then I was like, nah, this ain't normal. So I looked it up and even asked AI about it. And apparently, there's this old school myth that cats can, like, talk to spirits or even see them. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of freaked out now. Anyone else heard about this kind of stuff? Or is my cat just being extra?
Before we start, tell me, what color is your cat? Cats with black and white fur are called tuxedo cats because they look like they're wearing a formal suit. But this coloring isn't tied to any specific breed. Tuxedo cats are known for their playful personality. Many people say they act like huskies, full of energy and always running around, anytime, anywhere. Several famous cartoon cats had tuxedo markings, like Felix the cat and Sylvester. That just proves how charming and charismatic they are. Aside from their striking look, tuxedo cats are incredibly affectionate, highly intelligent, and deeply loyal to their owners. Do you have a tuxedo cat? What's their personality like?
Did you know your cat's eye color might match their fur? It's like they're walking fashion statements. White cats, often rock blue or gold eyes. Karen, I'm basically a snow queen. Black or brown cats usually have yellow or green eyes. I'm not just dark, I'm mysterious. Heterochromia, that's when a cat has two different colored eyes. It's rare, stunning, and makes them look like they've got secrets. I'm not a cat, I'm a masterpiece. Pro tip, if your cat's got unique eyes, they're basically a living work of art. Got a cat with stunning eyes? Spill the drama and smash that like button plus subscribe for more cat-tastic truths. Foods cats absolutely love. Ever notice your cat's eyes light up like diamonds when she smells tuna? Yep, cats have their own VIP menu. Tuna, the ultimate favorite, but remember, it's a treat, not an everyday meal. Grilled chicken, plain and simple, no seasoning or oil. Cheese, in small amounts only. Too much could upset her stomach. Cooked fish, not raw, not salty, just lightly cooked for that perfect bite. Fruit surprises, try giving her small pieces of watermelon or apple, seedless, of course. She'll look at you like you're the best chef in the world. Which of these would your cat go crazy for? What happens when a cat loses its best friend? Everyone thinks cats are indifferent creatures, only caring about themselves. But have you ever wondered what really happens when their friend is gone? Surprisingly, cats can feel deep sadness when their owner or companion isn't around, just like dogs, maybe even more. Sure, they might not show the same loyalty, but they'll still grieve deeply, not for any specific reason, but simply because they're used to having them around. Follow me to learn more about this fascinating side of cats.
Every time the cat gives birth to her kittens, she begins her wonderful journey of caring for and protecting these tiny creatures. When she feels the need to move them, she takes on a task filled with both tenderness and caution. She approaches carefully, gently picks up her kitten by the scruff of its neck with her mouth without hurting it, then moves gracefully and lightly, as if she knows exactly where to go. You can see her moving between safe places, choosing a quiet and warm spot for them.
My cat completely disappears whenever I take out the vacuum. I'm sure we all know that cats hate vacuums, but what happened with mine was just bizarre. Every time I take it out, he vanishes, like he was never in the house to begin with. I searched everywhere, under the bed, behind the curtains, inside the closet, nothing. At some point, I legit started questioning if I was living with a ghost cat instead of a real one. Then, hours later, I finally found him, perched on the highest shelf in the kitchen, just staring at me like, are you done with that nightmare yet? Do your cats do the same? Or is mine just way too dramatic? Why do cats have crazy energy bursts? So my lazy, sleep-all-day cat turned into a wild maniac. Like, I'm not even kidding. 2 days ago, he suddenly got hyper out of nowhere. When I looked into it, I found out cats are naturally more active at night, but mine, he usually sleeps through everything, day or night. At first, I thought maybe I fed him something that gave him a boost, but nope, same old food. And in case you're wondering about his mental state, he's fine, like emotionally unbothered and chill as ever. So what's up with this energy spike? Anyone got a clue or some tips? Crazy things people believe about cats. Some people actually believe that cats don't age. Can you imagine? Like a cat stays young forever until its last day. I don't know, but have you seen my cat? He's definitely showing his age. And then there's the idea that cats can see ghosts. Not just see them, but that ghosts can even take the form of cats, especially black ones. But wait, it gets crazier. Some folks think cats have healing powers. Just put a cat on a sick person and poof, healed like magic. Oh, and let's not forget the ones who think cats can control the weather. What other wild things have you heard people believe about cats? Tell me, why do cats meow all weird? Y'all ever wake up in the middle of the night to some freaky meow coming from nowhere? Happened with Tala. I was ready to bounce out of the crib, but I looked it up. That odd meow, it's her dropping a message. Cats meow for all kind of reasons. Hungry, wanting attention, or just bored out of their minds. Some switch up their meow when they're hunting for you, especially if you dip out of the room quick. And sometimes that weird meows because they're getting older. Yep, senior cats might get louder or funkier, could be hearing issues or brain fog. So if your cat starts hitting strange notes, check her vibe. Is she after food, food, playtime, or stressin'. If it's way off, maybe hit up the vet. Y'all, your cats meow weird too? What's the funniest sound they've thrown at you? Let me know. I heard this crazy fact a while back that cats are from the same family as lions and tigers, like big cats. And that makes sense, since they do kind of look the same, right? Then there are other types like cheetahs and desert cats. But the part that really blew my mind is that cats could have lived back in the dinosaur days. Like, for real? I can't believe that. Were they really around back then, or was it just their ancestors? I mean, dinosaurs went extinct, but the cats that were only 15 centimeters tall back then are still here today. Is that even possible? How to calm a kitten? No one warned me that kittens are this exhausting. It all started when my sweet, adorable cat, Cutie Booty, gave birth to the cutest little babies ever. At first, it was amazing. They'd just cuddle, nap, and their mom took care of them while I just fed her. Easy, right? But now that they're a little older, oh my gosh. It's like having a hurricane in a room full of paper. They're running everywhere, climbing everything. Absolute chaos. Don't get me wrong. They're still the cutest little things sometimes. But hell, does anyone have tips to survive this kitten madness? Tips to help cats in winter. I used to think cats didn't feel cold like we do. You know, with all that fur, I figured they'd love winter and even enjoy playing in the snow. Just like those cute videos we see. But nope, turns out my cat hates the cold. This winter, he's been shivering like crazy, and I've had to bundle him up and keep him super warm. Honestly, it's like his fur isn't doing its job, or maybe he's just a little spoiled, I'm not sure. So now I'm wondering, are there certain types of cats that handle cold better, or do all cats feel the chill? What do y'all think? Even though cats are supposed to be predators and meat eaters, my cat, he's honestly the biggest coward I've ever seen. He's scared of literally everything. If someone talks to him suddenly, or I make a loud noise, he freaks out. One time, I brought something home. I can't even remember what it was, but it had a strong smell. He legit started shaking and ran off. And when my friend came over to visit, my cat took one look at him and bolted like he'd seen a ghost. It's like he's scared of life itself. He even hesitates to jump onto the couch sometimes, like it's gonna attack him. I'm not expecting him to be my guard cat, but come on, not like this. Is this normal, or is my cat just special? Weird habits female cats have. So I've always heard that female cats do things differently than males. Okay, sure, that's expected. They're female, after all. What's new, right? But let me tell you, I did not expect the differences to be this wild. My female cat has the most intense need to own everything. It's honestly kind of creepy. On top of that, she has this crazy energy that's on another level. Male cats, they're chill, barely move, but females? Oh no, they're a whole different story. She'll randomly let out the loudest scream ever for no reason. She also rolls around on the floor constantly like she's in her own little world. Taking care of a male cat? That sounds way easier than dealing with all this chaos. My cat is my personal alarm clock. One time, I forgot to set my alarm, but my cat didn't forget his mission. At exactly 7 a.m., he jumped on my chest and started meowing nonstop until I woke up. Since that day, I haven't needed an alarm clock. The only problem? I can't hit snooze. He doesn't allow delays at all. And if I try to ignore him, he literally pulls the blanket off me with his teeth. And on weekends, forget about sleeping in. He still wakes me up at the same time like it's a full-time job. At this point, I think he's got a secret contract with the sun. Cat meows are pure chaos. On those pitch black nights, their random meowing can really freak you out. It's not exactly trouble, but man, it's unsettling. But hey, I've learned that every meow means something different. Like when they're hungry, it's a totally different sound than when they're thirsty or mad. You know what I mean, right? It took me forever to figure this out though. Relying on random internet tips or videos to raise cats? Yeah, not so easy. That's why I decided to document everything I go through with my cats. Show me some love and support, okay? Think giving your cat a bath is the perfect way to make her look like a commercial star? Think again. Cats are naturally clean creatures. They lick themselves all day like they're competing in an Olympic cleaning marathon. But if you do decide to bathe her, remember, it's not gonna be easy. Cats hate water, and for a simple reason, they feel completely out of control when they're wet. However, if your cat gets super dirty, we're talking catastrophic levels of mess, use warm water, a soft towel, and be as gentle as possible. Just don't overdo it. Let her stay as nature intended, the queen of natural cleanliness. Some weird things I've noticed from my time raising cats recently. Did you know cats don't meow to each other? They only do that weird meowing thing with humans. Oh, and get this. Cats are like ladies. They never apologize, ever. You'll never feel like they're sorry for anything. They just do whatever they want, and you're left to deal with it. And guess what? Somehow, it's always your fault. Also, they drink water like they're tasting it. It's weird, but you get what I mean, right? And the strangest part? They'll eat sugar, but they don't enjoy it the way they enjoy water. Anyone else notice stuff like this?
Imagine a cat growing up with 3 dogs, and the crazy thing is they treat her like she's one of them. They play with her, mess around with her non-stop, and even feed her from their own food. And the wildest part, she sleeps with them like she's totally part of the family.
Did you know how long humans have had a relationship with cats? We're talking over 7,000 years. The ancient Egyptians raised them and treated them like sacred beings. They were super important religious and political symbols back then. Most other civilizations got in on the cat action too. Some kept them around to protect their homes and farms, while others thought cats were good luck charms. Some people even believed having a cat would protect them from evil spirits and black magic. Though funny enough, other cultures thought cats themselves were linked to witchcraft. These days, cats are basically the #1 house pet around. So, tell me, what kind of cat do you have at home?
Has your cat ever run away from home? Here are the main reasons why that might happen. There are 4 reasons cats might run away, especially the second and fourth ones. 1. Curiosity. Cats are naturally curious animals. They may easily get attracted to small prey like butterflies or squirrels, which can lead them to wander off chasing them. 2. Feeling neglected. Cats can sense how they're being treated. If they feel ignored or don't get enough food and water, they might leave in search of better care or tastier food. 3. Looking for a mate during mating season. Cats actively seek out other cats to mate with, and pregnant cats may also leave home to find a safe place to give birth. 4. Illness or nearing death. When cats are sick or close to passing away, they tend to isolate themselves. They might run away looking for peace and quiet. Sphynx cats are really strange. I noticed something weird while researching Sphynx cats. They aren't actually pharaonic, and they didn't exist in ancient Egypt at all. They actually came about due to a genetic mutation that happened in 1966 in Canada. Is this true? So why do they call them pharaonic cats? Wouldn't it make more sense to call them Canadian cats or something else? Also, they have fingers that resemble human fingers, and they love to talk a lot to their owners. Imagine owning a hairless cat that talks a lot and has fingers more like a human's. Do you guys have any more info about Sphynx cats? One day, I found one of my cats. Well, they're small kittens, and there were 6 of them, but these 2 were different. They were always together, like twins, and they looked alike in color too. But one day, I noticed that one of them was sick and the other was taking care of it, feeding it. Seemed really sweet, but then I noticed the mother trying to grab the sick kitten to feed it, and the other kitten completely refused. Standing in front of her like it was defending its sibling, the mother actually backed down because of the sibling's insistence on taking care of the sick one. Has this ever happened to you? My cat is afraid of heights. I have a cat that's scared to even jump. I have no idea what to do with him. He's a Persian cat, also known as the royal breed. But let me tell you, there's nothing royal about him. He's honestly not the smartest cat out there, and he has 0 unique skills, except for snoring like a human all night long. He literally sleeps 20 hours a day. I have no clue what he does with his life. He wakes up for like 4 hours just to eat, drink, and stretch a little, then goes right back to sleep. If you're really into cats, make sure to follow me for more. My cat has a secret he doesn't want me to discover. I've always had this feeling that my cat is hiding something from me. Sometimes, he just sits in the corner of the room, staring into nothing, like he's seeing something I can't. And some nights, I hear things falling over, but when I go to check, he's just sitting there all calm, looking at me like, you'll never know. One time, I caught him burying something in his litter box. When I tried to see what it was, he pushed me away with his tiny paw, like, that's my secret, not yours. Do you think cats have secrets they don't want us to know? Or have I just been watching too many spy movies? It wasn't my cat, but it kept showing up and disappearing. Okay, this was weird. You guys know I have a lot of cats, right? But sometimes, I'd see this one strange cat hanging out with mine. Then it would just vanish. There was something about it that felt familiar. Like I'd known it since I was a kid, but I couldn't place it. One day, I finally decided to follow it. I felt like a full-on spy sneaking around, but I eventually saw it enter a cozy little house where a really nice guy lived. So, is this normal or am I overthinking it? Signs your cat thinks you're their parent. Have you ever felt like your cat treats you as if you're their mom or dad? Yep, it's a real thing. My cat has some pretty clear signs, and I bet a lot of you will relate. First, she follows me everywhere around the house, even to the bathroom. Second, when she sits next to me, she starts licking my hand or face, almost like she's grooming me the way a mama cat would groom her kittens. And the cutest part, she brings me her favorite toy, drops it next to me, and looks at me like, come on, let's play. Does your cat do this too? Let me know in the comments. Ever since I brought in a cardboard box, all my cats have been in a competition to get into it. Whoever wakes up first gets it and spends the whole day in it. Isn't that weird? Well, not that weird, because cats love tight spaces. It makes them feel safe. But for them to actually compete over who gets to sleep in it first, that's pretty strange, right? But there's something even more suspicious. There's one cat that almost always gets the box most days. Well, it's not a cat, it's a female cat, and that's weird. How does she manage to do whatever she wants in the middle of all these other cats? If you're into cats, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. When my cat stole chicken from the guest's plate one day, my mom decided to invite the neighbors over for lunch. We woke up mad early to prep the food together. By noon, we had the table set and the guests rolled in. Soon as we all sat down at the table, Tala jumps up out of nowhere, snatches a piece of chicken, and bolts. Everybody's froze, straight up shocked, while I'm chasing her ass. The guests were cracking up, and one of them goes, "Yo, the food must be that good if Tala's stealing it before us." Drop in the comments any embarrassing moments your cat put you through. My cat has a different accent than my cousin's cat. My cat is super friendly and loves playing with everyone. She doesn't even mark people as hers like some cats do. But when I took her to my cousin's village, something weird happened. She tried to play with the village cats, but they kept rejecting her. That's strange because she's popular with both people and other cats. She's cute, playful, and always gets along with others. But here, it's like she couldn't communicate with them, as if they were speaking a different dialect. I had no idea. My cat thinks he's superior? So, I told you before that I have a Russian blue cat with striking blue eyes. I adopted him not too long ago, but I've noticed some really strange behavior. He acts like he's part of some elite class, only interacting with certain cats as if the others aren't worthy of his attention. When it comes to food, he doesn't have a specific favorite. But here's the weird part. Every day, he decides he likes something completely different. One day, he'll eat chicken. The next day, he refuses it and demands fish instead. It's like a guessing game, and I'm always the one trying to figure out what he wants. Here's how this would sound in casual American English. The last time I was curious about what was going on when I wasn't around, there wasn't much happening, just the boring stuff, and the cats weren't doing anything. But this time, I didn't give up. I set up cameras everywhere and connected them to my phone. Let's see now how these cats will hide what's really going on when I'm not home. But what could they be hiding? I only have one cat causing trouble and another one who doesn't care about anything, and the rest just sleep, like 20 hours a day, which is normal. Anyway, if you're really curious to find out what cats do when you're gone, follow me and hit that notification bell. Why do cats sleep next to you? If your cat does what mine does, you might want to be cautious. So recently, my cat decided she has to sleep next to me on my bed. At first, I loved it. It's honestly adorable waking up to her right there. But let me tell you, there are some downsides to this cute little habit. For starters, she wakes up super early and insists on waking me up too. Doesn't matter what time I went to bed, if she's awake, I have to be awake. On top of that, her fur gets everywhere on my bed. And on some nights, she wakes up multiple times keeping me up too. Do you guys let your cat sleep next to you? Or is it a no-go for you? I got a question that's been bugging me forever. Why is my cat Tala picking my mom over me? I'm the one buying her food, playing with her, holding it down. Is there some secret cat code where they pick one VIP to love and just ghost the rest? I looked it up. Cats go for whoever feels safest, most chill. Not always the feeder or the fun one, just whoever's got that calm vibe or right moves. Plus, smells a thing. Mom's always cooking, got that cozy scent. Maybe that's Tala's deal. Y'all deal with this? Your cat loving someone else even though you're the MVP? Drop your stories. I need a fix to get Tala back on Team Hope.
Some of the best cat moments in front of the TV. Try not to laugh. Oh, this is a family issue and it's not our concern. Give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed their reactions.
You better not have one of these names. Here are the most popular cat names in the Arab world. 1. Simba, the royal name inspired by the Lion King. Perfect for brave, bold cats. 2. Mishmish, soft and sweet, just like the fruit. Often picked for golden orange cats with silky fur. 3. Mimi, cute, short, and catchy. A favorite for its simplicity and charm. 4. Sakar, sugar. Fits those cuddly, gentle cats that melt hearts with their calmness. 5. Catty, Katie, a modern, stylish name for graceful and elegant cats. Very trendy. 6. Mino, a timeless classic that's warm and full of tradition. It never gets old. So, is your cat's name basic or totally unique? Tell me in the comments. My cat is depressed. This story is important for anyone who's recently adopted a cat. Recently, I noticed something strange about my cat. Normally, cats sleep about 14 hours a day, but this time, my cat was sleeping an entire day. He would wake up just to eat or drink, then go back to sleep and not wake up again. Sometimes, he was eating only once every 2 days. After a week, he suddenly ate a lot but still slept a lot, didn't play, and at times, became extremely aggressive towards any cat or person that bothered him, even me. These are all signs of depression. So if you notice this with your cat, make sure to take him to the vet as soon as possible.
One of the funniest moments is seeing how cats react when their owners wear a mask that looks like a cat's face. Some cats run away instantly as soon as they see the mask, while the braver ones stand there for a few moments, curious and cautious, then suddenly decide to bolt too. Those few seconds of the cat facing the mask are full of laughs and surprises.
My cat drank milk like crazy, then something weird happened. Ever since I was a kid, I thought cats love milk more than anything else, but then something strange happened. When my kitten turned about 8 weeks old, almost 2 months, he just stopped drinking milk. I thought he was still too young, so I kept offering it to him and even tried to make him drink it, but he refused every single time. It was so weird to me. So I took him to the vet, who, by the way, was really good looking. And when I told him my cat wouldn't drink whole milk, he told me I actually shouldn't be giving it to him at all. Turns out cats need lactose-free milk because regular milk can upset their stomachs. There's so much more to cats than just their dislike of water and love for mice. For instance, did you know they have a unique nose print, just like your fingerprint? You could actually create a record of it if you wanted. Here's another surprising fact. Cats can't taste sweetness. Yep, they don't have the taste receptors for it. And get this, they have a third eyelid that helps keep dust and debris away. If your cat sleeps a lot, don't worry, that's normal. Cats spend about 70% of their lives sleeping. Oh, and their tails? They use them to help with balance. So, how many of these facts did you already know? My mom lost her mind because of my cat. At first, when I got the cat, my mom tried everything to get rid of him. She didn't like him at all, so she would pick him up and drop him off in different far places, hoping he wouldn't find his way back. But no matter where she took him, no matter how far, he always came back home. Even if he only went to that spot once, he'd make his way back every time. This made my mom kind of go crazy about the cat, but in the end, the cat won. When I asked her why, I told her that cats have a built-in compass that helps them find their way back home, no matter how far away they are, even if it's been a week. Signs that your cat hates you. My cat hates me, and here's how I figured it out. Well, he started running away and hiding whenever he saw me. Not just once, but a lot, and it's so annoying. He scratches me and sometimes bites me like I don't even notice. One time, you wouldn't believe what happened. He pooped outside his litter box and ran away. That was something I didn't like at all. And it gets worse, he started avoiding me, sitting in places where I'm not and sleeping far away from me. He acts super aggressive when I try to pick him up. Do any of you have a cat that does this? I really want to know who started this whole cats and dogs are enemies thing. Like, when did that even start? A while ago, my neighbor had a dog, and I'm not a fan of dogs, so I wasn't too fond of that neighbor. But recently, I noticed my cat started going over to play with his dog. Like, seriously, my cat is playing with a dog, and when I tried to stop her, she just ran off to play with him. And the dog's doing the same, playing with her too. Is my cat just super weird, or is this actually normal and not as crazy as it sounds? My cat treats me like his personal employee. When I first adopted my cat, I thought we'd be equals, best friends. But I quickly realized the harsh truth. I'm actually his full-time employee. My job includes serving meals on schedule, cleaning his litter box, and opening doors whenever he demands. The problem? If I'm even a second late with any of these tasks, I get the most judgmental, disappointed look. Like he's saying, "You're slacking off," and to make things worse, he completely ignores me when he doesn't need anything. Does anyone else deal with this? Or am I the only one who's become a servant to their cat?
One of the strangest animals in the world, known for having an unusual level of gentleness, is cats. Watch till the end and judge for yourself. If you love cats, hit the like button and subscribe.
Things your cat will never forget. A friend of mine did something for his cat that made her treat him like a superhero. He told me there are a few things you can do for your cat that they'll never forget. First, if you play with them every day and make time for fun, they'll always associate you with happiness. Second, if you consistently give them their favorite food at the same times, they'll see you as their ultimate source of security. And most importantly, if you pet them gently and talk to them in a calm, loving voice, they'll feel so loved and never forget it. Now my cat follows me everywhere like she's saying, "You're my best friend." What do you do to make your cat love you even more? Why do cats go wild for laser pointers? I decided to spice things up with Tala, so I grabbed a laser pointer like, "Let's see what you got, Lil Hunter." I flick that red dot on the floor, and bam! Tala's eyes lock on it like a missile. She bolts, chasing it faster than lightning, trying to snatch that sneaky dot. Whoa, Tala, you training for the Cat Olympics or what? But every time she gets close, poof, the dot vanishes. She freezes, shoots me this look like, "Yo, where'd it go? Bring it back now." I'm wondering. So I dig into it. Turns out cats are wired to chase moving stuff because it sparks their hunting instincts. So you're just a mini jungle cat, huh, Tala? She don't care about my science talk, just gears up for round 2, ready to pounce. Hey, girl, second chase starts now. Tala's always been a hunter. Swipe swiping pizza dough or batting bottle caps like they're prey. That laser just flips her wild switch. Cats chase those dots because it's their natural predator vibe kicking in. Y'all, what gets your cat's hunting mode fired up? Drop it in the comments. Yo, is it just me or do cats dream? My cat's been sleeping kind of weird lately. Like, he makes these little noises, kind of like purring or even tiny snores. I got curious and Googled it, and turns out cats actually dream just like us. That got me thinking, what if my cat could talk? I bet he'd wake up and be like, yo, I just dreamed I was a ninja, kicking butt and saving the day. Or maybe he'd dream about cooking, because let's be real, this dude loves food more than anything else. What do y'all think your cat would dream about if they could tell you? Can a human turn into a cat? I was walking past my neighbor's house when I saw a cat sitting just like a human. At first, I felt a little freaked out, but then I remembered all the weird things my own cats do. Still, this one was different. He wasn't just sitting like a person. Later, I saw him standing on his hind legs, moving around like a kangaroo. And his eyes, I can't even describe them properly. Let's just say they had this deep, almost philosophical look, like he was contemplating the meaning of life. When I finally got close, he let out the softest, most delicate meow I've ever heard. If you think that's strange, trust me, there's even weirder cat stuff out there. Follow my page to learn more. Let's share some funny cat stories. I have a cat that's absolutely obsessed with fish. One day, my dad grilled some fish for dinner, and of course, we all ate, including my cat, his siblings, and the rest of the cats. I paid for their meal, by the way. My fish-loving cat ate 2 whole fish by himself. Later that night, probably past midnight, I heard a weird noise coming from the kitchen. When I went to check, I saw the fridge light on, and there he was, sitting inside on a plate of fish, happily eating. But because he's well-trained, only ate the fish on the plate and didn't mess up anything else. What about you? Any crazy cat stories? My cat is obsessed. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. He's just obsessed with catnip. Every time I take out the bag, he goes absolutely wild, rolling on the floor, meowing in the weirdest way, completely losing his mind. I even started hiding the bag, but somehow he always finds it. One time, I caught him sitting in front of the cabinet where I hid it, staring at it like he was trying to unlock it with pure willpower. Is catnip really that powerful? Or does my cat have some kind of supernatural determination? At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts picking the lock just to get his fix. Your cat's fur color is spilling tea about how they love you. Orange cat, playful love bug. This floof shows love by tackling your feet, stealing your snacks, and crashing your Zoom calls like, Karen, I'm the star here. Black cat, silent admirer, prefers to vibe next to you, judging your life choices while purring softly. I don't need cuddles, but I'll allow it. Gray cat, shadow mode activated, follows you around like a tiny detective, ensuring you're safe, or maybe just checking if you've opened the treat jar. White cat, gentle touch queen, shows love with head boops, slow blinks, and kneading your lap like it's bread dough. You're my person, deal with it. Hot take, cats love in their own chaotic, mysterious ways. It's not clingy, it's personal. How does your cat show love? Spill the deets and smash that like button, subscribe, and ding the bell for more cat-tastic truths. I made him this way because I love him. As you guys already know, my cat is seriously trying to sleep more than 24 hours a day. He's the laziest cat ever. He eats, sleeps, and does absolutely nothing else. The farthest he ever walks is from the box to the bed, and because he eats so much every time he wakes up, he's gotten way too overweight. I have no idea how to fix this because he's either sleeping or eating. There's nothing in between. This cat hasn't seen the sun in months, maybe even years. Do you guys have any real solutions for this?
When cats get scared, there's pretty much no telling what they'll do. They might freeze up with their eyes wide open just like humans do, or they might go into full-on defense mode against you. If they trust you, they might get all shaky and run to you for protection, knowing you've got their back. But heads up, if you're a vet trying to help them, you better make sure they know you're on their side, or you might end up with something you really don't want, if you catch my drift. But get this, have you ever tried to give your cat a kiss while playing with them? You'll get the weirdest, most hilarious reaction ever. Tell me about what your cat does when you try that.
My cat watches TV with more focus than I do. One night, I put on a documentary about birds, and suddenly, my cat sat in front of the screen like a professional film critic. He didn't move a muscle the whole time, watching with unmatched excitement and focus. The moment the birds flew, he jumped too, almost breaking the screen. Now he watches TV even when I'm just watching regular shows. Maybe he's waiting for the birds to come back, or maybe he's just addicted to drama. Hit like, subscribe, and tell us. Does your cat do this too?
One of the things cats love the most is playing with screens, and they get incredibly absorbed in it, showing the most unbelievable reactions. The ending will shock you. I don't even know how it managed to open the cat game by itself and started playing. If you love cats, hit the like button and subscribe.
Did you know that cats have incredibly flexible and impressive ears? Their ears can rotate up to 180 degrees, allowing them to pinpoint the source of sounds. They also have 32 muscles dedicated to controlling their ear movements. Their ears are so sensitive that they can detect the movements of tiny insects. In addition to hearing, their inner ears help them maintain balance when jumping from high places. Cats also use their ears to express emotions. Ears facing forward show curiosity or interest, while flattened ears pulled back signal anger. Did you know this? Follow me for more fun facts. Don't touch the whiskers. You can pet your cat, play with it, and cuddle as much as you want, but stay away from the whiskers. They're not just for looks, they're everything to a cat. Whiskers are their compass, balance, middle ear, and even their personal mirror. Cats rely on their whiskers for almost everything. They use them to measure if they can fit through tight spaces, sense their surroundings, and even detect movement in the air. Imagine messing with something that important. So for the sake of your cat's well-being, don't mess with those beautiful whiskers. Take care of them, respect them, or just leave them alone. The rest of the cat, that's all yours. Go ahead, rub that belly or fluff up that fur. If you love cats, follow me. I'll make sure they send you a little kiss. How to show your cat you love them. You know what? Cats feel love more than we think. I've discovered a few simple ways to show my cat just how much I love her. First, when I gently pet her under the chin or behind her ears, she relaxes, closes her eyes, and looks like she's in her own little paradise. Second, when I talk to her in a calm, soft voice, she starts meowing back in the sweetest way, like she totally understands me. But the most important thing, spending time playing with her every day. It makes her feel special and loved. Try these, and you'll see how your bond with your cat will get even stronger. Why is Tala so into fries? Y'all, I got a real situation here. Tala's straight up obsessed with French fries. Soon as I pop that bag open, she's on me. Big eyes, weird little sparkle, like, gimme my cut. If I ignore her, oh, she stares me down like I just broke some cat law. I tried telling her fries ain't cat food, but she's not hearing it. That oily smell hits, and she's jumping up, tapping my hand with those tiny paws like, hand over a fry, or you're not getting any peace. I read some stuff. Turns out some cats dig starchy vibes because they taste good, even though it's not their usual diet. But does that explain Tala's fry addiction? Do your cats pull this too? Or is Tala just rocking some wild food taste? Let me know. Did you know your cat's making sounds you can't even hear? They're not just sticking to meows. Cats got a whole secret language. They let out high-pitched frequencies way above what our ears can catch, especially between moms and their kittens. Imagine your cat chatting with you in a code you'll never crack. That's why they sometimes act all weird, like they just got a hidden signal or something. Those invisible sounds, totally normal for their complex cat convos. So when Tala bolts out of nowhere or stares at a wall like she's getting orders, I'm like, girl, you hearing some secret cat radio? Ever catch your cat reacting to nothing you can figure out? Bet they're tuning into sounds we're totally clueless about. Y'all, share in the comments the wildest moment you felt your cat was in on some mystery vibe. Follow to dive deeper into their sneaky secret world.
Did you know that cats have special skills that come out when needed? It's hard to believe what will happen at the end. As for this cat, it has unique skills in sliding. If you love cats, hit the like button and subscribe.
My cat understands English. I've noticed something strange. Does my cat actually understand conversations? I know he responds to commands, but this is different. When I talk to my mom and he's watching us or sitting on her lap, he reacts like he knows exactly what I'm saying. Sometimes he even meows at the right moments, like he's adding to the conversation. It's not just random noise. It really feels like he's trying to communicate. Maybe cats understand more than we think. Some people say they just react to tone, but what if it's more than that? Is this normal or is mine just special? How do cats communicate with each other? Ever notice this? Cats don't react to meow at each other, at least not the way they do with us. Think about it. Have you ever seen two cats just sitting there, meowing back and forth like they're having a full conversation? Probably not. The only time they meow at each other is when something big is happening, like a fight or a serious warning. So how do they communicate? It's all called body language. They stare, move their tails, change their posture, and do all sorts of weird little gestures. But full-on meowing? No, that's something they save just for humans. Why do they do this? Honestly, Honestly, I have no idea. But if you have a theory, drop it in the comments. And if you want to learn more cool cat facts, hit follow. Gray cats are the ultimate vibe. Mysterious, sleek, and low-key royalty. Russian blues, loyal snuggle pros. They're like the James Bond of cats, smooth, smart, and always down for cuddles. Eyes, hypnotic AF, blue or green peepers, that'll make you forget your own name. Karen, stop staring. Personality, chill but playful. They'll Netflix and nap with you, then chase a feather wand like it's their life mission. Pro tip, gray cats are perfection wrapped in fur. Adopt one and you'll never look back. Got a gray floof? Spill the drama and smash that like button plus subscribe for more cat-tastic truths. Why do cats come in all these colors? If you've ever wondered, yo, why is my cat's fur giving main character energy? You're in the right spot. Let's decode the vibes. Black cat, your void baby's a mystery magnet. Some say they're into weirdo stuff. Think midnight staring contest with ghosts. Bonus, if you've got Japanese or British roots, owning one's like carrying a good luck charm or a tiny goth roommate. Orange cat, congrats, you've got a chaos potato. These gingers are all crackhead energy, zooming, scheming, and knocking over your coffee like it's their day job. No brain cell, no problem. Gray cat, your dusty queen's a sassy genius. She'll ignore you for days and hit you with a slow blink like, you may pet me for now. Moody? Yes. Iconic? Absolutely. What's your cat's color plus personality? Drop it below and smash that like, subscribe if your floof's judging you as we speak. Your cat's fur color is spilling tea about their pet relationships. Orange cat, social butterfly alert. This fluffs the life of the pet party, making BFFs with dogs, birds, and even your neighbor's goldfish. Gray cat, slow and steady squad, takes time to warm up but eventually becomes the chill older sibling to your new puppy. Black cat, introverted king, queen, new pets? Let me vibe check them from this bookshelf for a week or 5. White cat, curious but cautious, sniffs the new dog like it's a mystery box. Might be friends, might ghost, no in between. Plot twist, cats are basically pet influencers. Some collab, some stay solo. Your cat's color match their pet relationship vibe? Spill the drama and smash that like button, subscribe, and ding the bell for more cat-tastic truths. Things that make your cat feel lonely. So my cat is super sensitive. Or maybe all cats are, honestly. You've got to treat them like they're your kids. I get that. And as a cat lover with mostly male cats, I've told y'all before that raising males is way easier than females. But guess what? Male cats are sensitive too. This was a shocker for me. I got busy with my job for just a few days, and I made sure to leave them enough food and water to last the whole day. I thought that was enough. But now, they're straight up ignoring me. It's exhausting trying to balance work and keeping my cats happy. Any tips on how to fix this mess? You know cats sometimes eat their own babies? Before you get all freaked out, let me break it down. Get ready for reason number 3. A mama cat might not have enough milk for all her kittens, so she eats the weakest one to make sure the rest survive. She knows what's best, so we can't judge her, fam. Number 2, mama cat can tell if one of her babies is super sick or ain't gonna make it long, so she might eat it to protect the others from getting sick too. Number 3, some male cats eat kittens that ain't theirs to guard their turf or to get the mom ready to have more babies. This happens more with wild cats like lions, but it can go down with house cats too. Number 4, if a cat's real young and it's her first time being a mom, she might get stressed and confused. That stress can make her act wild, and she might accidentally eat a kitten. You think all cats should live, or you trust nature to do its thing? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Cats, those creatures that seem like the masters of laziness. But have you ever wondered about the secret behind this behavior? Why do cats spend long hours of their day sleeping or relaxing? Cats are naturally predators, but they also know how to conserve their energy. But laziness doesn't mean inactivity. Cats experience short bursts of intense activity, where you see them suddenly running and playing, then returning to relaxation. They know when to move and when to enjoy rest. If you love cats, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel.
The meaning behind cat colors. So my friend told me something interesting about cats and their colors. She said if your cat has kittens, each color actually has a meaning. For example, people usually think black cats bring bad luck, but she said black fur actually represents a cat's strong personality and skills. White cats, they're all about being calm, balanced, and super sweet. Orange cats are supposed to be gluttons and natural leaders of their group. Gray cats, they're wise and super smart. Oh, and if a cat has different colored eyes, it apparently means they can see other worlds. I'm not sure if I believe her though. Does any of this sound true to you?